welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, kindly like, share and subscribe. Today we are going to talk about some very important tips and tricks which can be very helpful in developing speech in autism. Okay, how can you actually teach an autistic child to talk? So as you all know about me, I'm a special educator, parenting counselor. On top of that, I'm a special needs mom whose child was diagnosed with autism and ADHD. But now he is totally verbal and independent, going to mainstream school. Okay, so as we all know, the most classic symptom of autism is like deficit in the verbal communication skills. This is a common problem in all autism children. Most of the parents face this problem. Even with the adults who are on the autism spectrum disorder, most of the children can't communicate, can't tell their needs. They are able to express themselves. Some kids also don't have any receptive language also. So we are going to talk about it because I believe that early intervention is the key to success. The more early you identify the problems, it is more easier for you to work on it. Okay, so there is no choice about it that you have done enough therapies and then also nothing is happening. You have to work it until your goals are accomplished. So that is very important. So first trick which I want to share with you is that increase the vocabulary in child. Vocabulary means words. Increase the dictionary of words in the child mind. If you are a parent of an autistic child, so you should always encourage, teach the child everyday new words. Okay, make the learning like this, that every day you make a criteria of teaching him some new words. After 1 week you repeat the same process, you teach another words. Like this the vocabulary starts increasing. Okay, so there are so many things which we can teach at home also. So first you should begin with the home, and also you can use picture exchange communication cards. Okay, about the child, about the things at home, about the activities, about the food, about the snacks, about the feelings, about the emotions, about the nouns, about the actions. There are lots of things which can be done. Second thing which you can do to enhance speech is like, see, you have to always take your child interest into consideration. Okay, when you focus what he likes and the things of his interest, you will be noticing that the child is more attentive and listening to you really well. You can begin by giving your child his favorite toy. Okay, and making him play with that daily. Okay, when your child asks for the toy with gestures, hand it over to him in the beginning, but as the days progress, make it seem if you can't understand his actions. This will actually encourage him to speak to you, to ask you. Many a times parents say that my child understands each and everything. Whenever he wants something, he will do pointing. Okay, pointing is good, but initially you should provide that material or that product to the child with the pointing, but then you have to say, what do you want? You just behave like this, like you are not understanding what you are trying to ask me. Okay, then you would encourage him. Ek word niklega, two words will come, but the child will be encouraged to speak to you. Okay, third is, you should always use simple language when the child is non-verbal. So you should always use very kind of simple and small words, and you should not be using large, complicated and force the child. Give him some break. Okay, so whatever words you are using, this will help in enabling to grasp the language and reciprocate through words. Okay, you should utilize non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication always lays the foundation for verbal communication. Okay, you should understand your child gestures, and if he is nodding head, okay, so you should teach yes, no. Okay, with the actions, time out. Okay, so the gestures and the non-verbal communication, the child is like, it is easier for child to understand, and the child can adapt the surroundings. So you can always encourage the child to speak rather than just using non-verbal gestures. Encourage the child more to speak to you by not providing that particular stuff. Fifth is, you can label everything at home. You can attach label to the things, to the feelings and everything. Like there are so many utility products at home. For example, if the child is going towards the fridge, so you can ask me whether he is hungry, whether he is thirsty, what does he want. This will enable him to learn the names of the things around him. Like in the kitchen, you can put the labels on every product. Like for bottle, you can write bottle. For glass, you can write glass. And this way you can teach, and then you can do the sorting activity. You can say, give me glass, and when the child will provide you with the glass, so you will say also glass, glass. फिर you can teach glass में what do we do with the glass. Try to teach the associations part also. It is very very important. Once the child learns to associate, like whenever you are serving milk, so you can always have, we drink milk in the mug. Okay, so the child learns to associate with the product. Okay, so it is more of hands-on training and practical also. Sixth point would be, use technological aids. You can buy some kind of talking flashcards, talking tools or assistive devices, because if it is comfortable for child to understand through it, so it actually stimulates their auditory part, stimulates their visual parts also, because we know that they understand it in a different way. So why not try into a fun way? So there are several apps and games also that makes learning fun, but please don't use too much. Okay, excess of everything is bad, so it has to be used in moderation. 7 is that take him out for the place, for the social interaction. Don't think that what people will think. At least let him try. Okay, let the child try. It is very good for the child to socially interact. Okay, and interact with more and more parents, join support groups. There is lot of information over there, so you can always learn. We also have a support group. In case you are interested, I will be sharing the link also, and you can join our WhatsApp group, or you can message me. Please don't call me directly. Okay, but the 8th point would be, teach the child to make an eye contact. Okay, whenever you may find it very very frustrating that your child never makes eye contact with any person who is talking to him. He tends to avoid because it scares him. Okay, so for making eye contact, you can use putting funny stickers on your forehead. You can use those mustaches. You can use the colored goggles with the light and everything. You can put bindi. There are a lot of stuff which you can do to make an eye contact. So this will help him getting used to making an eye contact with him, and eye contact also enhances in promoting the speech part. The 9th part would be, don't put so much pressure on the child. Give the child some space also to analyze and understand the situation. Speech is the last milestone to be achieved. First you have to work on the understanding part, the vocabulary part, and then comes the speech. So taking out a lot of time may be an issue for you. Most of the parents are working, so you maintain a consistent schedule. Okay, like this time this has to be done, therapy sessions has to be done, oral motor session has to be done, social stories has to be done. So give him space also, and do it in a playway method. The 10th point could be, like, you can use lot of social stories, lot of puzzles comes, you can use social stories, you can use what, where, how, who question cards. That is the next stage of using. Initially you have to work on the understanding, on getting more of words, and then you can use social stories and the question card. So I am creating all the series, like how you have to go step by step. I hope these tips are going to prove helpful for you, and if you like my video, kindly share it with as many parents as you can, and I will be getting more of videos. Good luck, and please don't lose hope, because accepting the diagnosis and working on it is very very important. Please don't be in a state of denial. Accept the situation and start working on it. I'm sure we all will succeed. Okay, bye, take care.